Our decision today. We are moving to APC. 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 Oh my. For me to just say APC 3 times, some people say, Kofi has joined APC. Oh my. I'm just repeating what the governor is saying as a way of doing my job. That was Simnalai Fubara, governor of River State, who's been really silent for some time. I mean, the most I've seen him, do that has gathered public attention since he returned from his suspension was by President Tinubu, by the way. He's visiting the president at Aso Rock. Anyway, I want to play that again. Listen to this, okay? You can't make it up. You just can't make it up.
And we can't support Mr. President if we don't fully identify with him, not backyard support. So we have taken that decision today since we've gotten the pass. Everyone here who have followed me, who have suffered with me, our decision today, this evening, we are moving to APC.
All right. What's your thought on that, basically? Because we know, I mean, the political battle, let's call it, in River State has gripped the nation. All right. The political battle in River State has gripped the nation for a year plus, almost 2, should we call it? It's 2023. For about 1.5 years. Started with Governor Fubara upstaging his political benefactor, Nyesom Wike. And, of course, the House of Assembly was an attempt to impeach him, and the House of Assembly was brought down, it was burned down. It was a fire incident. We had the deputy governor was in line to be appointed the governor, and then, of course, later she sided with him. The impeachment plot failed. The members of the State House of Assembly, they come to APC, then later, said they had not. They come to APC. They're still in PDP. They went to court here, court there, here, there. It was we had plethora of court cases. But I've got a Fubara, whether the members of the assembly are still in PDP. It was a whole not. We then had 2 River State houses of assembly. We had the one sitting in Government House, in the place the governor gave them to sit, in the one sitting the State Assembly quarters. We had the Nyesom Wike faction for a whole lot of things. And the audiences in Lagos were really, 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 really concerned about this. We're really, really interested in this, and we had a lot of conversations about Fubara versus Wike. Now here we are. Governor Fubara has joined, like he said, APC. All right, our guest this morning is a member of the River State House of Assembly. He's been on the program before, and he is back with us today. We're taking your thoughts while we're trying to get him set on our Zoom. We're taking your thoughts on the numbers we usually advertise, 0201 277 0993. We'll take that again, 0201 277 0993. Please call that number. We have 0201 465 7190. That second one being for our female listeners only, 0201 465 7190. And a WhatsApp number for WhatsApp messages only, 08095975805. That's 08095975805. I'd like to say good morning to Honorable Lolo Opuende, Isaiah Opuende, who joins us live from the beautiful city of Port Harcourt. He's a member of the River State House of Assembly. Honorable, are you there? Can you hear me, please? Hello, Honorable, can you hear me, please?
I can hear you, Kofi. Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Honorable Opuende Lolo Isaiah represents the good people of Akoko Toru Constituency 2, one of the major constituencies in River State. You can take that to the bank. Honorable, we need you to enable your video so that our audience who are watching online can also see. So please, if you're ready, kindly enable your video so that we can see you.
Okay, Kofi. I can enable it now.
Okay. All right. While we're waiting for Honorable to get ready, let's take a call or two Are you surprised, for those who are listening, that Fubara has joined APC, like you said, APC 99.3?
Hello, Kofi. Good morning.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
Yeah, Sunday on the line.
Okay.
I'm calling from VI. Yeah.
From VI. Okay.
See, that is the spirit of these politicians. You understand what I mean? No matter how suffered they went through, but because it's looking for a bright future. If he refused to do this, it can be proved. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? So that is it. Politicians are politicians. They are together no matter what happens. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for your time. Appreciate you calling in. He's blaming politicians for that one. We have another caller here. 99.3.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution.
This is Pastor Ladipo.
All right.
Calling from Orillegum.
All right.
So welcome back from your leave.
Thank you.
My take this morning is this. I'm not even surprised. You know why I'm not surprised? It's a script that has already been prepared. The man has been conditioned. This has been part of the condition that was given to him. And because he himself sees power, that is a do or die affair that I have to remain there. For me, the only opposition in Nigeria today, as it stands now, are the Nigerian people who will now be resilient and stand against whatever these politicians are bringing in 2027. Because I can't understand what is really going on anymore. People have seen power as if it's their birthright that they have to remain there. So the minister has successfully converted everybody. Even he himself, he just wants to finish the work he started in PDP. Once he's done with it, he will announce his defection. Once he's done, the job is almost done. So once he's done with it, he will just announce his defection.
Okay.
And that is when PDP will be totally gone.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway, we'll give our guests a chance to comment on that. Honorable Lolo Opuende Isaiah, you're officially now a member of the APC. Those of you in the Martin Amehu-led River State House of Assembly officially joined the All Progressives Congress from the PDP. Could you please just give us a reason behind your decamping to the APC from the PDP?
Yes, Kofi, thank you for this opportunity. Ordinarily, without analyzing the reasons for our defection, some days before our defection, we were on live television. We analyzed what Nigeria is now enjoying from this renewed hope. Actually, the naysayers will never agree to what I will say. Presently, a lot of things are beginning to take shape. I know Nigerians are highly affected by the drastic policies that are bringing new changes right now. But, however, if we'll be realistic at this point, we'll understand that prices of foods are beginning to drop. Prices of food are beginning to drop. Even rice, garri, the major ones we normally buy are beginning to drop. Just that Nigerians doesn't help themselves. Even when the price is below the level we are supposed to enjoy, they still want to maintain it at that particular point so that they will make so much gain. If not, prices of foods are beginning to drop. If you are conversant with the FX market, you understand that the rate of exchange rate to dollar and other currencies are being stable for a good number of months. Then, when we talk about petroleum products and its supply to the nooks and crannies of the states of Nigeria, you understand that presently we don't experience regular shortage of petroleum supply, even when we were paying so much on subsidy. And now we have a steady supply of petroleum products. again, the prices are beginning to depreciate by the day. These are things that has given us the willingness to join the renewed hope agenda. And that's why we defected to the APC. You know, it is not like doing it because you want power or doing it because you want to cover yourself. No, at least for the time being, you know what we've gone through.
Honorable, I want to ask you. I'm going to push you. Give you a little sweat here. What is the difference between the first defection, where we saw you and your colleagues, raising the APC flag, in the makeshift River State House of Assembly, and this one?
Kofi, I don't want to talk about anything that has been put to rest. So that is gone with the wind. Presently, we're talking about defection that has been made. As at then, people were fighting very hard, more especially the governor of the state was fighting very hard to ensure that we lose our seats. But even as at then, the Supreme Court gave judgment. If a member of the House of Assembly or House of Rep defects, it is only the Speaker that has the power to declare his seat vacant, not even the governor, neither the court. So it was clear. Even when we say, actually, yes, we defected or we've not defected, it was clear that the governor does not have power. But, in the eye of the common man, they were seeing the governor as the most powerful being in the state, who can hire and fire people like the assembly members, because maybe their remuneration are coming through him. So they see him as the most powerful being, who can say, my brother, you are gone. I don't want to pay you salary again, so go home and rest. Your seat is declared vacant. I can now even rewrite again and give your seat to another person. If the Supreme Court has allowed that to happen, Kofi, I bet you, in some states, governors will just allow people to contest election, then they will write list and say, this one is gone. This one has been picked to replace that person. But the Supreme Court did not allow that. We were elected, and we have the right to associate. And the right to associate is being limited by giving powers to the Speaker. That look, if the Speaker is not okay with it, and if he decides to declare your seat vacant, then at that point, your seat will be declared vacant. Ordinarily, somebody who crosses from one party to another should have left the mandate that has been given to him and seek a new mandate. That is the layman's understanding. But since you've been elected and there is problem in the party, you have the right to shift your ground to another party.
Just a few days after you defected today, of course, yesterday, Governor Fubara also moved from PDP to APC. So am I right to say this is part of the peace, that River State people are now enjoying? That all of you are now on the same page, in the same party, together working together to maintain that peace that was brokered by President Tinubu. Let's call it that.
Well, I will not delve so much into it, but if actually we are all moving in the same direction, we would have moved at the same time. There is peace, no doubt. But is there peace for the wicked?
That's all right.
There is peace, no doubt, in River State, but is there peace for the wicked? That is it. So when you see people defect openly, analyzing the reasons for their defection, and when you see people just gather people and defect, there is difference between the two defection. Anyway, the governor has the right and the freedom to associate. The Constitution so empowered him. So we have nothing to say. If he has defected, it's a welcome development. At least we all can be in the same party and work together for the development of the state. If he sees it from that angle. But if he sees his defection as gaining supremacy over whatever, that is when he will start having power tussle with some other person. He will start flexing muscle with some other persons. Because you defecting from PDP where you've lost grip, and going into APC where you may not even have another grip is another question to ask. Because if I am leaving a party, I should be able to live with some structures that will be accepted. Our defection, we defected with all our structures, which is yet to be made known. If the governor is defecting too, he should be able to defect with his own structure. But so long as I know, we are all defecting, everybody is defecting, so we accept defection to happen at any time.
Okay, I think most of those who we can say are part of the simplified movement moved to there's a part. What's the name of that party again? Is it APP in River State, the one that won most of the seats in the previous local government election that was nullified? Is it APP?
Yes, it's APP.
Okay,
it's APP.
So
as at when they were defecting to APP, we were purportedly defected. We defected to APC when they took us to court. That look, these people defected to APC. That is the president's party. You took people to court for defecting to that party. Now, tomorrow, after some while now, we've defected again, and you are following us to defect. I don't know the reasons for some actions that we are taking. But anyway, Kofi, we leave that for a better day to analyze.
Some people feel, and I've heard this a lot today from our callers, right from the morning dawn hours, that Fubara has been forced, to join the APC by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. He's been arm twisted, made to join APC against his wish. Is that the case?
I don't think there is anything. I don't see. There is no truth to that rumor. There's no truth to that rumor. Everybody has the right to associate, the freedom to associate, enshrined in the Constitution. So I don't think anybody will want to force someone to do so. Even the assembly, the 17 of us who defected, did not even inform the SCT minister, who has been fleeing a further road to the entire state. We did not inform him. We thought it wise to defect. So we defected. Then others said, we are not going to defect until we hear from our PDP leaders. So we said, no, we've seen the reasons for defection, so there is no time to waste. We defected. That's it. Okay,
Ottawa, what's your take on the current state of the? Well, I think we'll leave it at that because I would like you to tell me what you think about where the PDP is now, and whether the party can survive, can come back, and even win the next election. I know you're no longer a member of the party, but you're part of those who built PDP in River State. You worked for PDP. I want you to tell me how you feel about the current state of the People's Democratic Party. Still the morning crossfire. And we still have Honorable Lolo Opuende Isaiah, a member of the River State House of Assembly with us. And we're looking at, of course, Governor Fubara's defection to the APC and by extension, defection of the members of the River State House of Assembly to APC. It seems now APC is the majority party, but both the executive and legislature in River State. We'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Mummy, what is 3 + 1 + 1?
5.
So what's 4 + 1?
That's 5 school days of nourishing Ovaltine multi-chocolate goodness.
Yummy!
Buy the special Ovaltine pack with 4 sachets and 1 free for every school day. That's not all. Ovaltine is enriched with calcium, vitamin B12, and malt to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Mom's love is pure. It's so no she does. Mom's special jollof puts a smile on your face. Mom's yummy fries cheers you up. Mom's tasty stew nourishes the family. Golden Terra oil, tasty. Golden Terra oil, nourishing. Golden Terra oil, Golden Terra soya oil.
Golden Terra oil helps mom pour her love in the tasty, nourishing meals she cooks for her family. Golden Terra oil, pour pure love.
Update. Here's the gist. New Good Mama detergent delivers express cleaning and fragrance boosters for extra freshness. All in a freshening pack made for your upgrade. Try today.
Good Mama, the washing is fast. Good Mama, my fabric is smelling fresh. Good Mama, express cleaning. Good Mama, my laundry reason to smile.
There's a reason she's a good mama. Express cleaning, extra fresh.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit TurkishAirlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
How do we make our cooking come alive, oh? For that tasty meal when you like, oh. I mean, you want cook food to impress, oh.
Whether it's jollof or na stew, even for porridge or spaghetti, cook to impress with Pepe Terra.
Yeah, Pepe Terra. Supermove, unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed might. With Supermove, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
The biggest food festival on the African continent is back. It's the GTCO Food and Drink Festival, wait for it, Holiday Edition. That's right, on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December 2025 at the GT Center, Plot 1 Water Corporation Drive, Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos, the GTCO Food and Drink Festival returns for a special holiday edition. Think mouth-watering street food, retail stores, exclusive chef demonstrations, and master classes. And for the kids, a magical holiday wonderland. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival is for everyone. Your holiday experience starts here and attendance is free. After all, what's a holiday without good food? Don't miss the holiday edition of the GTCO Food and Drink Festival on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December at Plot 1 Water Corporation Drive, Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival, supporting small businesses and promoting enterprise.
Good tasty food is worth living for. Worried about your oil every time you enjoy your favorite meal? Introducing Golden Terra Smart Balance Oil. Smart Balance Rice Bran Oil is rich in gamma-oryzanol. Several studies suggest that gamma-oryzanol may contribute to the reduction of bad cholesterol. Golden Terra Smart Balance Oil. Good food, no worries.
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Creamer. Where you need to have the break time. Kivo Creamer. If not tea, or garita. Kivo Creamer. Kivo Creamer.
This is the sound of someone who doesn't have to worry about lifing. It is the sound of a person who knows Leadway Health HMO covers him. No panic, no fear, just premium peace of mind. Leadway Health HMO's coverage is so good, you too can experience peace. Life happens, but with Leadway Health HMO, peace of mind is always within reach. For 3 years running, we've been recognized as Nigeria's best HMO because when it comes to your health, we've truly got you covered. Leadway Health, health, wealth, and more.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my Maggie gave to me 12 slices suya, 11 orishi, 10 wraps of moi moi, 9 efodiro, 8 plates of nkwabi, 7 pepper soup, 6 season snails, 5 fried fish, 4 cocoa bangus, 3 patty jollof, 2 giz dodo, and fufu with egusi, Have a delicious holiday season with Maggie. Me and Maggie, so good together. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Mom, let's celebrate Christmas at its peak. I want Christmas lights so bright they could see it in space. Wow! I want a Christmas tree so tall players would have to watch out.
Think bigger!
Like what?
Pancakes stacked to the ceiling, delicious eggs, and a peak milk smoothie.
Just for me? Now that's Christmas at its peak.
Because truly, a peak Christmas is Christmas with Peak. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Guy, I'm in premium tiers. My guy sent me pounds from the UK since Tuesday, and the money is nowhere to be found. And to make it worse, he was charged over there, and I will still get charged here.
That's double homicide, oh. So you're still using Trial and Error Express to collect money in 2025? Bro, UBA is the way. No charges to receive. You get your money faster than WhatsApp group gossip. Just drop your UBA account like Mike and boom, you get your payment sharp.
I messed up big time. My guy Lolo will send me something this week. I will just UBA it straight.
With UBA, receiving money from anywhere in the world is fast, simple, and absolutely stress-free. All you need is your UBA account. Send through Western Union, MoneyGram, Ria, Juba, Africash, or PAPS. And boom, you get your funds instantly, direct to your account or at any UBA branch near you. No charges to the receiver.
UBA, Africa's Global Bank.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my Maggie gave to me 12 slices suya, 11 orishi, 10 wraps of moi moi, 9 efodiro, 8 plates of nkwabi, 7 pepper soup, 6 season snails, 5 fried fish, 4 cocoa bangus, 3 patty jollof, 2 giz dodo, and fufu with egusi, Have a delicious holiday season with Maggie. Me and Maggie, so good together. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.
The Miete Ala Cattle Breeders Association has condemned the sanctions against them.
They are finished. We're like a sour soup waiting for someone to warm up. You have to wake up to the House of Assembly. You have to wake up to the House of Senate.
All this talk about voodoo is nonsense. If I had any authority, I'll fire
The
him.
football team is as bad as the economy of the country.
If you listen to both ends of the argument, whether it's the one where there is a genocide or the one where there's no genocide.
So ever since they have been saying they have been defeating and killing and the rest of them, it's like
what they are just interested in now is who is coming to their party, who is not coming to their party.
So what do we call this one now? Chibok 3.0?
This is your space to listen, share, and be heard. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. Still the morning crossfire right here on 99.3 Nigerian FM. Kofi Bartels. And we still have our guest this morning, Honorable Lolo Opuende Isaiah, who is a member representing the good people of Akukutoro Constituency 2 at the River State House of Assembly. He's a lawyer. And should I tell them the other part? He's a lawyer. He's an artist as well. Honorable Lolo is a talented musician. Trust me, you will not even believe it. And he's also a lawyer. So he's a man of many parts, indeed. And indeed, of course, Governor Fubara has been on the mouths of a lot of people, political onlookers, watchers, in not just in River State, in Lagos State. Lagosians have been
very interested in this case.
Today, many of you are waking up to the news that Governor Siminalayi Fubara has moved to the APC. He's left the PDP. One of the reasons is given for leaving the PDP is that they did not protect him. They did not protect him. That's what he's saying. And President Tinubu gave him some protection that the PDP could not give him. Now, all right, the PDP, of course, they've come out to condemn his move. And, of course, they're saying that he finds himself in a sticky situation. 0201-277-0993, 0201-277-0993. Please call the number. You can also call, for our female listeners, 0201-465-7190, 0201-465-7190. So let's listen again to what Governor Fubara said when he gave that speech, maybe a tempered speech right there at the River State Government House.
And we can't support Mr. President if we don't fully identify with him, not backyard support. So we have taken that decision today since we've gotten the pass. Everyone here who have followed me, who have suffered with me, our decision today, this evening, we are moving to APC.
Honorable Lolo, we've seen, defections, by governors in other states. We saw what happened most recently in Enugu State. Peter Mba's defection was a political carnival. You want to call it that? He had one at the government house, and then they went to the stadium. They had another one there. Dito Akwa Ibom State, Umoino. It was also a carnival of sorts. He had one in the government house, was broadcast live on television, and then they had the larger one at the stadium. We can go on and on. Other states as well, carnival. They all moved. Bayelsa State, it was a carnival. So we're moving with my entire structure, and you saw people around. But in the case of River State, I noticed, that you really have a crowd, around Governor Fubara. It was just probably like him alone. But though he said that those who've been working for him were now in APC, but it was a bit tempered. What do you make of this? And maybe are we to expect something else? But what do you make of this?
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's making preparation to show the carnival part of it, the celebration part of it. That's what I would say, because I cannot preempt what he would do.
Okay, what do you make of the current state of the PDP?
Presently, the way the party is, some persons like Bala Mohammed and the Atiku factions have pushed the party so far. Instead of them to seek a way of reconciling all aggrieved members, they rather decide to tear the party apart. And at that point, I don't think anyone will be ready to be in PDP to do anything. But I see that the secretary's faction is doing their best to see how they can reunite the party. Once the people who are, according to the FCT minister, the Buccaneers, leaves the party, I think the party will be well reunited. Then be stronger and better. I don't know, but for now,
can the PDP rematch? I mean, you are now opposing PDP, But it seems that you have an eternal link, in your heart. So can the PDP rise again?
There is something I wanted to say. Well, for now, I know that I don't see PDP rising anymore. because I no longer have the moral justification to talk about internal affairs of the PDP. But I understand that the party has been torn apart, and it will take them years to come together and become strong as PDP used to be at the largest party in Africa. No, it can never be. That was a dream that we've lost for a long time. So I don't think PDP can ever recover from the problem they are going through. If they will only recover, it will take them another 4 years to regroup themselves to become a strong party that they used to be. Maybe by then, a lot of defection will happen from one side to another side to make it stronger. Because for now, almost all the governors from the south are moving from PDP to APC. That means the party is no longer strong enough to protect them. The party is no longer strong enough to even listen to their grievances. So when a party cannot solve your problem, what is the essence of you still being there funding the party? So so many of them have left the party, and I think the party will feel the heat of the defection of governors and other members, other strong stakeholders of the party. So I think because it will not be easy for them to recover.
Where did the party get it wrong? Where did the party miss it? Where did this whole decline begin?
This whole problem started from the 2022 presidential primary ticket. I think after the presidential primary ticket, there were lots of things that played out in-house that were unresolved. You know, some persons might be aggrieved, and there is a step you can take to, quell their grievances. But when those steps are not taken, meanwhile, rather pointing accusing finger on those who were aggrieved, like they are the ones trying to destroy the party. Indirectly, you are the one destroying the party. If your son is angry over something, you call him and ask him what is the reason. Okay, so what is the way forward? If the son says, can we do like this? Can we do like that? You look at him, no, doing like this may not be the best. But I think if we do like this, it would have been the best. Okay, now go ahead and do it. But when you ignore some grievances, it will degenerate to things like this. And that is what is happening. From the day the FCT minister lost his primary ticket as a result of betrayal, they didn't see it from that angle. They felt it was politics. It was all about politics. But it was a total betrayal at that point. And when Atiku came and made all sorts of promises, and this and that, and failed to stand by his word, it went further to destroy the party. The party is not just one man. There are people who believe in that man to survive. And when you are trying to destroy that man, indirectly you are destroying the whole part of his own survival. And a lot of persons will be agreed and leave. And as at 10, he was having about 4 extra governors with him. So how do you think when 4 governors were with him, the party, if the party says this and he says, please, I want it this way to be done. Every day when he's on media, what he says is that if they do the right thing, the party will come out strong. And that right thing has been avoided. It has been ignored. And that's why the party is going down drastically like this. So Kofi, I don't want to go into further details.
All right. Interesting. Let's pick some calls here. We have some listeners coming in already. We have them queuing up. 99.3, good morning. Your name, location, and contribution. Please go straight. No pleasantries.
Good morning. Boyerson from Afro Media. That PDP is going down today. I mean, I don't have any problem with that because they too boasted in the past that they will rule for good 60 years. So I think they can now see that there is God in whatever anyone does. For the APC now, this is their turn. Whatever they are doing now, they are going to repeat. Whatever they show, they will repeat. We are watching. The same God will turn things around. But I beg Nigerians to wake up, to be firm. The fight is between Nigerians and APC, and we will see the conclusion by the grace of God. Good morning.
Thank you for your time. Appreciate it calling in. 99.3.
This is Kenny from Shomolun. So, thought is, if someone is aggrieved in a party, my expectation is that the person would leave that party because they're aggrieved. But for the person to still be in that party and is spearheading the dismantling of that party, I find it very difficult to believe your honorable guest's position with all due respect. God bless you.
Okay.
And
All
God
right.
bless Nigeria.
Thank you, Kenny. Honorable, I was waiting for someone to go there. So what's your response to Kenny's point or contribution?
Yes, the fact that you belong to a party and you built a party, you've spent resources to put that party when the party is crumbling. As at when Jonathan failed the election, there was no way for PDP to survive. The SCT minister, as at then was the governor, he put the party together very well. He spent resources to make it work. He was going from one state to another to ensure that members resolve their grievances, then come together to strengthen the party. There are things he did for even other governors, people like Tambua and all the rest. He was giving them support in their state. But when he became aggrieved, there was nobody who would stand tall to say, let us resolve his grievances. And that is the cause of the crumbling of the party. It is not like when you are aggrieved, you walk away. No, it is not everything you walk away from. You mean you are married to a wife, you are aggrieved with her. The particular grievances is not infidelity. Won't you stand to solve that problem and you say you walk away? No, you don't walk away from every problem. Sometimes you stand and fight to ensure that the problem is resolved. And when the problem keep having branches upon branches upon branches, unresolved branches upon branches, this is the result we will get. Somebody said, I have spent so much in PDP. I cannot leave PDP for those who want to use it for their own selfish reason. And other persons are saying, no, we want you to leave the party so that you can now go and do. No, grievances are of different different tone. You cannot just be angry and leave your motor on the road and walk away. No, this is something that you've spent money to acquire. You understand with me. You understand with me, Mr. Man, that the FCT minister helped the party a lot as at when Jonathan lost election. And in his support for the party, he has developed love for the party, that this is a party that can help. But the people, other persons in the party, we have the southern part and the northern part of the party. The whole problem is coming from the northern part of the party to destroy the party. If you talk about the southern part, most of the governors are united, if not for most recent cases that are coming up.
All right.
So I leave it at that. I think this will answer your...
All right. Thank you, Kenny. Thanks for that question. 99.3, please go straight to your name and location.
Yeah. I am Pacifani, speaking from Aguada.
All right.
I concur with your guest who said there's no peace for the weak. There's no peace for the wicked. And I really agree totally with him. Let hands join to hands. The wicked will never go punished. I join with him. He said there's no peace for the wicked. In fact, there is no peace for the wicked. Thank you.
Okay. Ifeanyi, thank you very much for your time. I don't know if the wicked you're talking about is the same one he was talking about. 99.3.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you, Kofi. Welcome from your vacation.
Thank you. Your name, location, and country.
Yeah, Kimbo is my name. I'm calling from Iba.
All right.
In fact, it's unfortunate that the crop of politicians we have today, they are just a form of disappointment. See, if you belong to an association or any group for that matter, and you have a problem there, I think the primary thing is to solve that problem. Because if you leave a particular party because of a problem, you go to a new party. If the same problem happens again there, what do? You defect again. It's just unfortunate that these politicians, as far as I am concerned, have no integrity. They should be ashamed of themselves. It's unfortunate. Tomorrow again, if there is a problem in APC, they all will come on. Is this how to run a country? These people are just jesters as far as I am concerned. Thank you and have a lovely day, my brother.
All right. Thanks for your time. Let's pick another call. See the female line ringing 99.3. Your name and location. Straight.
Hello.
Your name and location.
My name is Mrs. Glory Essien. Welcome back, Mr. Kofi. The man that's is talking about defection. I'd like you to know that they are doing it for their stomach. They are doing it for their stomach. And he said something about renewed hope or renewed agenda. And he said something about the prices of food going down. So if the price of food goes down, where is the money to buy the food for the masses? Where is the money? I like what the last caller just said, because the man said there's no peace for the wicked. In this nation, we've gone through so much, and you're saying people are defective. It is for their stomach, and the Almighty God is there to judge everything.
So are you saying that Governor Fubara is defecting for his tummy as well?
All of them.
Are you? How do you feel about? Because a lot of our listeners, have been supporting Fubara and all that. Even for me, when I said, I gave an analysis of how this will play out, I've been called all sorts of names. What I'm saying is that
we know where they.
So hold on. So how do you feel about the governor? You feel he's disappointed? Maybe his supporters, those who've been being behind him in this battle and all that.
Which battle? The battle he's been. There's something about integrity. There's something about walking out. If something you say, for the sake of this, I can't do this. For the sake of this, I can't do this. That's what is called. You just walk out. We've been in respective places of work where we have been antagonized, but we stood firm. And it said, well, either we continue or we walk out, and you give yourself a good name. It's because he wanted the post. That's why he defected.
Would they have wanted him to stand?
All of them are looking for their stomach.
So would they have wanted Fubara to stay where he is, maybe stay in PDP and fight?
Because that's what, and even though the PDP and the APC are all the same, but what I want to say is that he would have stayed there. And he would have stayed there and see what is going to happen. And if eventually he has to leave there, let him live there.
Okay, thank you. I want to give a final word to our guest, Honorable Lolo Opuende Isaiah. Lolo, I've been called all sorts of names. Why? Because I gave some analysis, last year to tell people how I think this will play out, and so some listeners have an axe to grind with me, not happy. But I want you to just give me your general, final, statement. Let's have a listen to what wonderful listeners have said so far.
Kofi, irrespective of what has happened, with due respect to those of them who must have criticized you, I understand that you've been vindicated by the whole action. A lot will be said against the truth. Most times Nigerians don't like the truth. When we are saying that, look, this matter from the beginning to the ending to be like this, people were just thinking, people are becoming too emotional about Nigerian team. Okay, Kofi, please just give me some minutes to respond to one of them who said the food money. And is there any government that money has been shared to individuals? There is no government that has shared money to individuals to buy food. But we must appraise the system when things are changing. We are not saying everything is perfect. The same way it is not perfect for the common man, that's the same way it is not perfect for the honorables. Because the honorables are being honorable for common men. The same way you think it is not easy for you, that's the same way it is not easy for me, because the people I am leading are all going through the same thing. And I will go extra mile in trying to see how I can ameliorate some of their crises. So let's not just be emotional about things. It is normal that things are changing. Let us appraise the process. We are not saying it is okay, but things are changing. Let us appraise the process that is changing. Then see further, whether it will change for better. Thank you.
All right. We'll see whether to change for better. I have so many questions to ask. Our listeners have a lot of questions to ask. Some feel you guys are just moving aside so that Nigerians can vote you out en masse in 2027. Honorable, thanks for your time. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Kofi.
The amazing seasoning cube. So when you're cooking your delicious meals, don't compromise.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.